Thank you, Emmett. In an ABC 57 Community Watch, this weekend, Buchanan's capping off the month of June with their third annual Pride event. Buchanan Pride happens this Sunday, running from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m., complete with vendors, dancing, a DJ, and more. And joining us this morning are Adam Burck and Dennis Mori, who both helped organize the event. Adam, Dennis, thank you both so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
So, third annual Buchanan Pride event. How has this changed over the past 2 years you've been doing this?
Well, it's grown in size. The first year we had a few hundred people. Last year we had over 1,000, and we had double the vendors. This year, so we had 28 vendors last year. This year we got 46.
Oh, wow.
So far, and Dennis can tell you more about the vendors.
Yeah, Dennis, so 48, or was that the number, 48 vendors?
Yes. 46.
Or 46 vendors. How do you manage to have that many in that space? The Common has a lot of room, but it's still a pretty cramped spot. Yeah. For that many vendors.
We've horseshoed them around the Commons, and so we have a volunteer coordinator who does all of the booths for us. So it's amazing what he's done because, I mean, like you said, wrangling that many people. But we have everything from crafts to cutting board. A gentleman makes cutting boards that are incredible. Jewelry, people making jewelry. There's food booths, Don Chepe food van.
Ooh.
So yeah, vintage
yeah.
clothes, yeah. Tie-dye clothes.
All things I'm into. I definitely need a new cutting board, so I might have to head out there just for that. But you've also got Samba lessons.
Yes.
Well, where did Samba come from?
So Greta Pope is a summertime Buchanan resident, and she has a nonprofit she's started, Cultural Arts Everywhere, and we've partnered with her at the Senior Center on programming, like Sing, 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 and she said to me, oh, I would love to bring Samba to Pride last year after we had the event. And I was like, sure, bring it. And so she starts out with a performance at 2, and then at 3 is Samba lessons. 4 will be the DJ, Chuck Fry, who is a staple in South Bend. And Ultra Fab will be the main performance, the band, and then followed again by Chuck Fry. So a great evening of South Bend musicians.
Yeah, absolutely. Although we did comment a little bit right before coming to you both, it's going to be 92 degrees on Sunday. Yeah. Do you worry a little bit about the heat when it comes to Samba?
Well, it's something that comes from a hot area of the globe, but we have a cooling. There's a building right next to the Common that will be a cooling center if people need it. We'll have this fan that blows mist to cool down people. So, and there's areas of shade around the Common as well. If you want shade, and bring an umbrella as well, but just dress for the heat. It's going to be a hot day, and there will be tons of food vendors. We have, I think, 8 or 9 food vendors of different sorts. So
yeah. Well, one thing I do want to talk about that's kind of related to Pride, but not really, all the road work that's going on in Buchanan. Has that really thrown a wrench into planning Pride this year?
It added another level. Right. So we've come up with a map. We mapped out where the parking lots are. So it'll be easy for people to see and follow the dotted line to the parking lots. There are a lot of signs that say not open to through traffic, road closed, not open to through traffic, but you can go past that to the parking.
Okay.
And we'll have signage up as well indicating the parking lots in addition to the map that's on the Facebook page. So look for the map and then also look for the signs. But there, you can get into town. Just follow the detours. It's annoying, I know, but we're there and the party is there, so make your way.
I know we don't have a ton of time left, but one last question for you. What makes Pride in Buchanan so special?
I think the community has been so receptive and supportive, and we have this beautiful Common that is a wonderful place to hold the event.
And amazing that this small town goes from 400 people 2 years ago to 1,000 last year. So who knows what we'll have this year, parking or not,
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely be excited to see how that turns out. Adam, Dennis, thank you both so much for coming on. If you want to learn more about Buchanan Pride, we will have a link to their website. We do have a flyer right here. We'll have a link to the website on our website, abc57.com. We'll be right back.